cold sweat on my brow, a hollow in my stomach, but I don't know what or how to feel, and nothing works. No food, no drink, no sunny day, till I hear your key turn in the lock, and you chase the chill away. You bring the warmth, you bring the calm, you bring my world to right for about an hour of heaven in the middle of the night. Then you leave again and take the sun and leave the shaking worse. You're the only thing that quenches this eternal burning thirst that you cause. Yeah, the cure's worse than the fever, but the fever's killing me. The antidote is you, darling, don't you see? You're the poison in my system, you're the sickness in my soul, and you're the only medicine that makes me halfway whole. It's a devil's kind of bargain, it's a loser's game to play. I'm begging for the treatment that will take my breath away. The cure's worse than the fever, but I'll take it, yes I will. Just one more sweet, toxic dose of you to keep me still. Keep me still. Keep me still. My friends all say to leave you, they don't understand the math of how your sweet attention is the aftermath of your cruel indifference. You build the ache, then soothe the pain. You bring the thunderclouds, then make it sweetly rain. You're the break and you're the bandage, you're the wound and you're the stitch. You're the thing I'm allergic to, the one I crave. You son of a good man, sometimes when it suits you to be kind. The only peace I ever find is the peace you leave behind after you've shattered it. Yeah, the cure's worse than the fever. I'm like a drunk who needs a bottle that is ruining her life. I'm chasing the relief that only brings more strife. You hold the only bottle, and you know you hold the key to my personal damnation and my frail stability. So you pour it out in droplets, just enough to keep me sane, enough to keep me coming back for more of the sweet pain of you. My antidote, my poison, my only bet in this roulette. So come on baby, cure me, make the shaking stop. Even if you know tomorrow morning I will drop even lower than before. Come on, be my antidote, wrap your arms around the sickness that you wrote into my blood. Be the cure, be the disease, bring me to my wretched, grateful, needy knees. The cure's worse, oh, so much worse than the fever. Just one more dose before I go, my antidote, my mortal foe. called it a controlled burn, a little heat to clear the land, to make the future healthier. We said hand in hand, we drew our little fire breaks, we had our water near. We thought we were the masters of this elemental fear. Oh, what a pretty fiction, what an arrogant small plan for a force that answers only to its own hungry fan. The wind had caught our control and laughed a hot and wild laugh, and turned our careful burn into a devastating path of inferno. It was glorious, it was hell, it was divine. It crossed every boundary, every stupid human line we drew. Controlled burn was a lie we told to make it feel alright. Sleep at night before the coming of the blinding light. There ain't no control in something like a brush fire love. It comes from down in hell itself or from the heavens above. It don't read your instructions, it don't care about your schemes. It just burns a path of glory through the center of your dreams. Their control burn was a lie, and we are both the liars here, standing in the aftermath of everything we held dear. Gone in the fire. Now the fire breaks our cinders, and the water was just steam. In the future we were clearing is the subject of a scream, echoing in the canyons of our newly bed and scarred souls, where the fire wrote its history in apocalyptic scrolls. We thought we'd guide the flames, just take the underbrush away, but the fire took the mansion, took the cottage, took the day, and left us with the nighttime and the stars seen through the beams of a life that's been demolished, and the wild impossible dreams that now in all this openness might actually take root in the ash, fertilized, wide open, terrifying, absolute truths. Controlled burn was a lie we told to make it feel alright. Controlled burn was a lie we told to make it feel alright. Controlled burn was a lie we told to make it feel alright. Oh. I look at you across the smoke, and you look back at me, and I see the same reflection of a frantic giddy glee. Mixed with terror, we are arsonists of our own damn past. We are survivors of a holocaust that had to be so vast to mean anything to change us down below the skin. A brush fire love like this one you can't ever win. You can only be consumed and then rise from the soup. It's something barely human with a wild resetting root. So forget your control burns, forget your safety and your luge. I've been danced in the inferno, I've been both the tool and the fool. Controlled burn was a lie, and I'm so glad we failed, cause what we got was real, a love that had us both jailed and then set free in the ashes of a world we once called home. A brush fire love that roomed and roomed and roomed and roomed until there was nothing left to roam but sky and dirt and me, and the memory of the fire that set us free, free in the wasteland with a brush fire in my hand and in my heart. The headache starts around noon, a dull and throbby ache. It's the memory of your leaving, for heaven's sake. And the only prescription written in this whole damn town is to have you come back around and to gently lay me down and whisper that you're sorry, even though we both know why. You'll be gone again tomorrow, leaving me to cry. But for now you ease the pressure. You're the cool cloth on my head. You're the sweet seductive promise of a future in our bed that never comes but for a night. The pain is gone with one shot of you till the next lonely dawn. I need one shot of you to kill this lonesome flu. The antidote is you, and the poison is you too. You're the sickness and the serum in the same small bit of glass. You're the thing that makes the hours and the minutes slowly pass in agony till you return to grant me my release. A temporary, fragile, and expensive piece of peace. Yeah, one shot of you is all it takes to reset all my terrible, heartbreaking aches. For a little while I've tried other remedies. I've gone out on the town. I've smiled at other fellas, tried to drown the frown, but their faces aren't your face, their touch is not your touch. They don't know how to hurt me or to comfort me as much as you do. You're a specialist in my particular disease. You know just how to bring me down and just how me to please, to make me beg for mercy, then to grant it with a kiss. It's a cycle, it's a habit, it's a pure and simple bliss of the damned. I'm a junkie for the only drug that works, the one that makes me crazy, and then all my misery sure. For a night I need one shot of you. The doctor said, cold turkey girl, you gotta walk away. But he don't know the withdrawals of a lonely, endless day without your voice, without your laugh, without your brand of scorn. He don't know that being cured by you is why I was born, to be addicted to this love that isn't love at all, but feels like it when I'm answering your call. You're the antidote to the hell that you create, the only man who holds the keys to both my love and hate. Oh, just one shot, baby, just a little taste to get me through this empty, unforgiving waste of a day. Be my antidote, come and make it right. Chase away the shadows that you painted in the night before you left. One shot of you, that's all I plead, to sow the very same bad seeds that you'll cure. Shot of the antidote that hits the spot and kills me not. You touch me like a matchstick on a summer drought of years. I was dry and I was lonely, full of unshed secret tears. I went up like a tinderbox, a pillar to the sky. a signal fire of passion that you couldn't deny. We burned a week of Sundays in a rush of heat and sound, till there was nothing left of the old familiar ground. No landmarks of my caution, no fences of my fear, just a grate and smoking nothing, stretching far and near. Now my heart's a blackened field where the brush fire love blew through. It took the green, it took the dreams, it took the old and new. It left the earth all fallow, and it left the air so clean. You can see for miles of nothing where our happy middles had been. Yeah, my heart's a blackened field, and the rain will come in time to wash the ash down deeper, make the soil rich and prime for something new and different, something slow and something tame. But it'll never, ever, ever, ever be the same. No, it'll never be the same. I walk across the charcoal, feel it crumble underfoot, remembering the wildfire and the terrifying root of a love that was a natural force, a hurricane of want that didn't ask permission, just did what it was meant to do, to clear the clutter, to make a brand new space and leave two people staring at the burn marks on their face. And in their soul we're pioneers now, on this scorched and holy land, with nothing in our pockets but the ash upon our hand. Now my heart's a blackened field. They talk of love like gardening with careful rows and seeds. They talk of gentle watering and pulling little weeds. But our love was a lightning strike, a force they can't control. It wrote its name in fire on the parchment of the soul. And though the page is blackened and the letters are of coal, the message is eternal, and it's etched down to the pole of my being. I am changed by the fire, by the flood, by the brush fire love that burned me down to bone and blood. So let them have their gardens, let them have their tended rose. I've known a fire that every green thing overthrows. My heart's a blandy field, and I ain't afraid to shout it. I bear baptism in wildfire, and there ain't no doubt about it. The old mare's gone to ashes, and the new bird's bare and true. And it's all because of love, like a brush fire, and because of you. This black unity fever is my testament to what was real. Black earth, new start, from a brush fire heart. can rebuild a forest on the morning after fire. You can rekindle innocence or stoke a dead desire. All you can do is wander in the stark and smoky light and hum a scorched earth lullaby into the lonely night, to the ghosts of what you were, to the seeds of what might be, to the terrifying freedom that the flames have given me. Our love was a conflagration. It was beautiful and wild. It was nature taking over like a reckless, hungry child. And it left us with this silence and this panoramic view of a life completely altered between me and you. So I sing a scorched earth lullaby for the love that had to burn, for the bridges turned to cinders with no hope of return. A love like a brush fire leaves no artifact, no trace, just the shadow of a memory on a black and empty space. And a strange fertility, a richness in the ground where anything could grow now, but not a single sound of the old life, just the wind across the plain and this scorched earth lullaby to ease the lingering pain and the joy, the awful joy. I sift the ashes through my fingers, looking for a clue, a button or a token of the me that was with you. But it's all just fine gray powder, it's all just vanished stuff. The fire was a thorough and a more than final puff on the candle of our story. Now the wax is hot and pooled and the world is cooling round it, and my sanity is schooled in the art of starting over with a blank and blackened slate, with a scorched earth lullaby to whisper to my fate. So I sing a scorched earth lullaby. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, so they claim. But this fire didn't make me strong, it just erased my name and wrote a new one, smoldering in letters I can't read, on a landscape that is alien and sown with one dark seed of knowing that I'm capable of burning just as bright as any star or any blaze in any given night. And that is terrifying, and that is my reward for loving with a brush fire's fierce unergin accord. Hush now, little dreams of what was safe and what was sure. Sleep now in the ashes where the temperature was pure. A love like a brush fire only comes around once in a life. It cuts you from the moorings with a bright and bloody knife. So I'll sing this scorched earth lullaby, the only song I know, for the great, good, gorgeous, terrible, magnificent glow that is gone, leaving this lullaby and me. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and a lullaby wasn't like a candle that you light with careful hands. It wasn't like a fireplace with logs from tidy lands. It was a careless whisper in the dry and brittle hay, a spark from glancing glances on a long and dusty day. We thought we'd watch it flicker, just a pretty little light, but the wind of our desire blew from out the dark of night. And suddenly the meadow where our innocent feet had trod was singing with a hungry, howling, angry, crimson God. Oh, we started a fire we didn't mean to start, a love like a brush fire, burning soul and burning heart. We couldn't stop the running flame, we couldn't build a wall. It just consumed the both of us and took us all. It cleaned out all the underbrush of every lie we told, left nothing but the scorched earth and the truth, both brave and bold. Now we stand here in the ashes, in the smoke-stung empty air, with nothing left to burn, my dear, and nothing left to spare but this fire. It jumped the creek of reason, leaped the fence of what was right. It turned our cool commitments into fuel for its wild light. The songs we used to sing to are just cinders on the tongue. The future that we pictured, it was fragile and it's done. We tried to beat it out with blankets made of common sense, but love like that don't listen, it just burns at your expense. And now the green is gone and all the shadows are erased. Two blackened silhouettes are all that in this field are placed. Oh, we started a fire we didn't mean to start. They'll come and cluck their tongues and say what tragedy, what loss. They'll never see the freedom in the burning of the dross. They'll never feel that purging heat that melts you to the core and leaves you born anew, though you can't be what you were before. It's a death and it's a baptism in a wild and wicked font, a lesson that you can't unlearn, a mountain you can't jaunt. Around you have to walk straight through the center of the blaze and pray that on the other side you'll see the sun through haze. We didn't mean to start, and it tore our careful world all hopelessly apart. But I wouldn't call the rain clouds, I wouldn't change a thing. Even though this brush fire love is such a painful sting, it showed me who I am when all the pretty brush is gone. Just earth and sky and will to live to see another dawn. In the ashes of the fire, we didn't mean to start. Just ash and space and the memory of your face in the flame. We didn't mean to start. I see you in the window pane when you're walking down the street, distorted by the rain and warp, incomplete and sweet. That man is so romantic with his blurred and liquid face. He moves in graceful mystery at a slow and dreamlike pace. But then you turn the corner and you're silent, and you're here with your heavy real footsteps and your ordinary cheer. And the magic is all broken, like the spell was just a pane of glass, and I'm left wanting the reflection back again. The one that didn't speak, the one that couldn't frown, the beautiful illusion of a man about the town. Not my man. I'm in love with the man in the window pane, the ghost who can't cause heartache, who can't give me pain. I'm in love with the echo in the alley when you call, not the voice that says the nothing that says nothing at all. I adore the shadow on the blind when you're undressing, not the tired human body that I wake up next to guessing what went wrong. Yeah, the man in the window pane is who I chose, not the flawed and fragile fella with the rundown soles on his shoes. I chose the reflection, not the truth. Your laugh has an echo in the tiles of this old place, a brighter, freer version that time cannot erase. I'll wait for that echo more than for the laugh itself. It's a cleaner, happier phantom up upon the shelf of my memory. The real laugh can be forced or be a lie, but the echo is just music as it wanders off to die in the corners. And I love it, I pursue its fading sound more than I pursue the man on my familiar ground. Who makes it? You're just the source of all these beautiful effects, the shadow, the reflection, the echo that connects me to a dream, not to you. I'm in love with a man in the window pane, the ghost who can't cause heartache, who can't give me pain. I'm in love with the echo in the alley when you call, not the voice that says nothing that says nothing at all. It's safer this way, loving what a man projects, his after image, not the man who pays the rents and checks. The after image can't betray you, can't grow old or mean. It's a snapshot of a moment forever caught between what was and what will be, a perfect frozen art, while the artist walks around with just a mediocre heart and two hands that are clumsy. So I'll look away from him and watch the window pane where the light is never dim on his perfect liquid face. So stand by the window, darling, let the streetlight catch your sight. Let me see the silhouette where all my foolish hopes reside. Don't turn around, don't speak a word, don't make the dream come true. Just be the source of shadows, let me love the ghost of you. The man in the window pane, the echo, the dark, a symphony of absences to which I hark, more than to your true imperfect human beating heart. I love the parts, not the sum, just the gleam, the dream, the shadow in the stream, not the man. happy crowd, their faces smooth with cheer. But I'm the one who sees the truth from standing right back here behind the bar. I see the ring he twists when she's not looking. Hear the promises he's making that his conscience is soon cooking. I pour the golden liquid that dissolves their thin pretense, and watch the nightly theater of love and consequence. They see a smiling barmaid, just a fixture plain and neat. I see the slow unraveling of every soul I meet. Yeah, I pour the drinks, I hear the lights, I watch the hope dimming in their bright and foolish eyes. I'm the daughter of the backside, where the polish all wears thin. I know the man who's bragging about the deal he's gonna win is crying in the alley by the time we close the door. I've swept his broken ego off this sticky sawdust floor. So tell your story, darling, make it grand and make it new. I've heard 100 better, and I know this one ain't true from my place back here. She talks a pair of vacations in a voice so shrill and high, while mending runs in her cheap stocking, caught in my watchful eye. He slaps his friend upon the back, proclaiming loyalty, then scrawls a number on a napkin, sly as he can be. I'm the silent archivist of every secret told. My tip jars filled with guilt and shame, more precious than the gold. I wipe the spills, I change the keg, I nod and play my part, the keeper of the backstage of the human breaking heart. Yeah, I pour the drinks, I hear the lights. Sometimes I think I'm invisible, a ghost in my own right, a witness to the dying of the daylight in the night. In their lives they'll never ask me what I see or what I know. To them I'm just a pathway where the bitter liquors flow. But from this side of the timber I've seen empires rise and fall in the space between last call and nothing left at all. Your pride, I've seen the cracks in every mask you ever tried to hide. I pour the drinks, I hear the lies, and I will pour you one more to help you face the empty street beyond that swinging door. I'm the daughter of the backside, and I know the score by heart. The play's the same, the actors change right from the very start, right from the start. Last one on the house for the truth back here with the mouse. You hear the brass band playing, see the flags in the parade, the mail waves from convertibles in gold and silk brocade. The crowd cheers for the heroes, for the winners of the day. Then they all go home for supper and they put it all away. But after the parade, there's a mess upon the street. Confetti turned to garbage, trapped by 1,000 feet. And who's left with the bucket and the broom to make it clean? The daughter of the backside, where the ugly truth is seen. I clean up after glory, I sweep up after pride. I'm the one who knows the effort that the pretty horses hide. Yeah, I hold the bucket after the parade. I'm the one who isn't frightened and who isn't much afraid of the truth, the crumpled banners, the deflated dying balloon, the evidence of effort that ended way too soon. The daughter of the backside of your celebrations cheer, the janitor of joy when the coast at last is clear. So march on, pretty people, in your grand and noisy line. I'll be here when you're done to fix the mess that's yours and mine, with my bucket and my broom. It's the same with all your dramas, with your love affair so grand. There's always someone left behind to clean up what was planned, to pick up the pieces of the promises you broke, to be the silent audience to every cruel joke that life plays. I am that someone, I'm the after, I'm the end, the quiet and the practical, the one you can't befriend. Cause I know I saw you tripping on your own untied shoelace. I saw the fear behind the pain upon your happy face. From my place in the alley where the ticker tape looks dead, the backside of the story that's so beautifully said. Yeah, I hold the bucket after the parade. Place out in the sun, your moment on the float before the day is done. I've got a different glory, one that doesn't need a crowd. It's knowing that the world spins, and it spins both fast and loud, and then it stops and needs a steady hand to set it right, to face the dull and ordinary unromantic night. That's my kingdom, that's my calling. It's a humble, honest throne to rule the realm of after, all on my own. So parade yourself, get your applause, get your taste of fame. It'll be right here with my bucket, playing my own game, playing my own game. The game of what comes after, the game of what is real, the backside of the picture that you paint with so much zeal. I'm the daughter of the backside, of nothing when the everything is done, with my bucket and my truth and my quiet endless use. In the backside of your truth, sweet, sweet. The parade is over now. Go to sleep. You bring me flowers that you pick from a poisonous pretty vine. You pour me wine that's just a little too sweet, too fine. You wrap your words in velvet, but the daggers are inside. And I take them, oh I take them, with a foolish, willing pride. Because for every cut you give me, there's a kiss to make it well. A story that you tell me, like a magic healing spell. You're the honey in the hemlock, the sweet that masks the bitter taste, the smile that makes me swallow all the dignity I misplaced. You're the sugar in the cyanide, the melody in the lie, the only reason that I'm willing just to lie down and die by your hand. You're the honey in the hemlock, and I keep coming back for more. The antidote is you, you're what I'm living for. To the pain you cause, you soothe the very burn your words ignite. You're the comfort in the darkness that you manufacture night by night. Yeah, the honey in the hemlock, it's a fatal sweet design. And I'm the foolish bee who thinks that all the nectar's mine. But it's poison, and the antidote you offer with a grin is just a larger dose of the trouble I am in with you. I know the plan is deadly, I can see the warning sign, but the blossom is so lovely, and you say the bloom is mine. For the taking, so I reach right through the thorns to grasp the stem. And I feel the prick of knowing that I'm poisoning my gem of a soul. But then you bandage it, you kiss a tiny wound, and you make me forget the danger, make me feel attuned to your madness. It's a cycle, it's a dance, it's a game, where the prize is my own and the loser is the same every time me. But the honey is so sweet upon the tongue, I forget the death that's waiting for the old and for the young who are foolish. You're the honey in the hemlock, you're the honey in the hemlock, you're the honey in the hemlock, you're the honey in the hemlock. They say love shouldn't hurt you, shouldn't make you feel this small. They say a real antidote should cure you once for all. But my medicine is incremental, just enough to get me by, to keep me hooked upon the source of why I wanna cry, and to live in the same breath. You are my heaven and my hell, the only story that I have, the desperate need to tell over and over till the hemlock does its final task. And I won't need your honey anymore at last. But until then, I'll drink the hemlock down, I'll wear the thorny crown. You are the antidote to the world you make so great. So come on, poison me and take the pain away one more time. With your honey in your hemlock, be my cure, be my sickness, be my only ticking clock. The honey in the hemlock. bittersweet, complete, complete. My antidote, so bittersweet. They lean upon the brass rail, all confidence and sheen, talking about their conquests and the places they have been. They see their own reflection, slightly warped and tinged with gold, a story that they're buying, that they desperately have sold to themselves. But if they looked a little closer, down and in, past the surface of the liquor, past the cultivated grin, they'd see my reflection standing steady, holding court, the silent, still companion to their every loud report. I am the truth in the polish, the smudge upon the glass, the memory of the morning that they know will never last. I'm the reflection in the brass rail, clear and cold and true, the daughter of the backside with a different point of view. I see the lipstick on his collar that his quick hand tries to hide. I see the fear behind the laughter, stretching painfully wide. I'm the ghost in their gilded moment, the whisper in their ear, reminding them that someone sees and someone's here. Who knows who counts the ice cubes, who sees the tab add up, who watches from the darkness as they drain their bitter cup from the backside. The band plays something smoky and the couple start to sway. They're lost in their romancing, thinking this will be the day that changes everything for them, a cinematic kiss. But I've seen the scene 1,000 times. I know the drift and miss of lips that don't quite meet right, of hands that hold too tight, the desperation dancing in the warm, forgiving night. I don't dance, I just observe. I am the fix, the note, the pillar they can lean on when they find they're all alone in the crowd on their side of the rail. It's all a blur on mine. It's just a recipe for what will soon occur. I'm the reflection in the brass rail. Sometimes I pity them, these moths against the flame, playing out their tired scripts, and yet they play the same. Every night they think they're authors of a new and fresh design, but I've got the whole library, line by weary line, written in the rings left by their glasses on the wood, in the backside of the glamour where the truth is understood. To be ugly, to be simple, to be weary and be kind to the fools who pay to live inside their own self-blinded mind. So look into the brass rail, see your handsome, distorted face, and see me there behind you in this dark and liquid space. I'm the reflection, the backside of your dream, the still cool water in the middle of the stream of your chaos. I don't judge, I just reflect the light that you brought in with you and will take with you tonight. When you go and leave me with the brass glass rail and the empty, quiet air. The daughter of the backside, always, always there. Always in the reflection and the air. And the air. I didn't fall in love with the man who drinks his coffee black, who argues with the morning news and never calls me back. I didn't fall in love with the temper or the tired eyes or the ordinary secrets he's so careful to disguise. No, I fell in love with the shape you made against the sun when the day was almost over and the hard work was all done. That long and lean and perfect silhouette, so dark and so defined, a work of art and shadow that you left so far behind. When you turned around, I fell for the outline, not the clay. And I've been chasing that dark picture ever since you went away. For your silhouette, the shadow that you cast, a beautiful empty nothing that was never meant to last. I'm in love with the echo of your laugh down the hall, with your reflection in the window, not with you at all. With the idea of you, the ghost that could have been, not the flesh and blood and failure of the man I've really seen. So you can keep your substance with its flaws and its demands. I'll just love this perfect shadow here in my two empty hands. This silhouette. The real you leaves dishes in the sink and forgets my favorite song. The real you can be sullen and can sometimes get things wrong, but the shadow you is flawless, it's heroic, it is kind. It's the man I built from glimpses and the whispers left behind. It never disappoints me, it just stretches long and deep, a promise that the waking world is somehow fast asleep, and this dream is the reality. The man who shares my bed is just the clumsy sculptor of the perfect shadow in my head. Yeah, I fell for your silhouette. They say to love the sinner, not the sinner, so they preach. But I love the shadow, not the man that it's supposed to reach. The shadow doesn't snore at night, the shadow doesn't lie. The shadow just grows longer as the daylight says goodbye, and holds me in his dark embrace, a cool and perfect fit, while the man who casts it stumbles and can barely stand to sit with me in the real light. So I'll pull the shades, my dear, and let your silhouette be all I ever see or hear. So don't try to be a better man, don't try to be real or true, just stand there in the sunset, let me look at you and watch the silhouette you make. That's all I'll ever need, a perfect dark companion for this lonely heart that bleeds. For a fiction, for a shadow, for a shape against the sky. I fell for your silhouette, and that's the reason why I'll never really love you, just the dark you leave behind, the beautiful and empty picture in my mind. Just a shape in the dusk, a lover's my silhouette. There's an itch deep down inside me that nothing seems to reach. Not a sermon, not a vacation, not a day down at the beach. It's a restless, crawling feeling right beneath my skin, a reminder of the trouble that I'm constantly in with you. And the only thing that offers any sweet relief is to go and start the argument, to court the certain grief that you'll bring. 'Cause after all the yelling and the slamming of the door comes the making up, the tenderness I'm absolutely for. It's the pattern. You make me crazy, then you make it all alright. You're the itch and you're the scratching in the middle of the night and the day. You're the itch I have to scratch, even though it makes it bleed. The antidote is you to this lonely, desperate need that you created. You're the irritation and the bomb. You're the source of all the panic and the only source of calm. It's a madness, it's a cycle I can't seem to break. For every heartache that you cause, a sweeter one you make right after. So I'll pick the scab, I'll start the whole thing new, just to get the satisfaction of making up with you. Yeah, the itch I have to scratch is you. I see your number on the caller ID. My heart gives a lurch. I know it's gonna hurt me, leave me stranded in the church of my own disappointments, but I answer anyway, 'cause the silence is an itch that's even worse, I have to say, than the fighting. At least the fighting means that you are here with me, that I matter enough to ruin, don't you see? So I'll bait you, I'll provoke you, I'll unleash the stormy sea, just so you can be the lighthouse that comes shining back for me to rescue me from the hurricane you just blew in. It's the only way I know that I can ever hope to win a little love. You're you, I have to scratch. Hey, hey, saying love is quiet, saying love is kind and slow, but saying love don't make me feel the passions come and go. Like a fever, like a fire, like a dangerous high cliff. Saying love don't make me feel so desperately keenly alive, even if alive means hurt and means confused, means off the track. It's better than the numbness, so baby come on back and start the itch, so I can give it one more glorious scratch with you. Antidote to the peaceful, boring paths of life without you. Even though it makes it bleed, I don't care if you're the reason that I'm suffering today. I just need the cure, and the cure is in your arms. Even if your arms are the reason for the harm, you're the itch, you're the scratch, you're the disease and the shy. You're the only crazy medic six I've got. So come on, antidote, come on and poison me. It's the only way I know how to be free of the itch. that is you. Scratch. Antidote. Poison. Note to self. Stop. You see the pretty curtain and the actors on the stage, the handsome leads reciting lines from a well-rehearsed page. But I'm the one who stitches when the velvet costume tears, who sweeps up all the sawdust from the drama and the fears. Behind the scenes I mix the paint that makes the scenery bright, and turn the lights off on the empty, echoing night. I know the leading lady has a temper sharp as pins. I know the hero stutters when his own real life begins. My world is seams and sawdust, and the truth behind the gleam. I'm the daughter of the backside, living in the silent scene between the show and real life. In the dust and in the glue, I see the man behind the mask and see the woman too. They bow out to the applause, then slump when it is done. And I'm the one who's there to see the setting of the sun on their exhaustion, on the price they had to pay to make you think their world was bright and shiny all the day from my place in the grave. Out in the fancy parlors, they talk of so-and-so, with voices dipped in honey, but with judgments down below. I've served them all their suppers, I've cleared their fine china plates, heard their polished conversations turn to poisonous debates. Behind their chairs I am the shadow in the well-appointed room, the silent, knowing witness to the gathering gloom. I've seen the lace handkerchief used to dab a secret tear, while the smile stays perfect, frozen in a crystal chandelier sheer. My world is seen sawdust. Don't you look down on me with my practical plain dress. I hold the keys to stories you could never, ever guess. I know where all the bodies of your reputations lie, buried in the laundry, in the corner of my eye. I am the secret keeper, the unacknowledged sage of this small town two-bit, elaborately staged cage. And I don't tell, not for money, not for spite. It's just my private power in the fading evening light. So remember when you pass me with your nose up in the air, did I see what's in the shadows? I know what's happening there, in your house, in your business, in the things you think are hid. I'm the daughter bright-side eyes. Sweeping up the evidence of the pretense.